D&D Pod presents Dawg House.
Magpie, I'm sending you a happy holiday. Fuck you, you dick.
Well, I'm sending you my foot up your big fucking fat ass, shithead.
All right.
What's happening?
Weed, how you doing, bud? Good to see you.
Yeah, back at you. You think there might be something on your end that's making that weird?
No, because I've got, when you hit, I mean.
Have you ever had a dream that you do him to do you so much you could do anything?
I mean, I've got all that.
There you go.
Oh,
Cool. So, are we ready to get this kicked off?
sure.
First time I met them, they came at night. Asked me to direct them to a party site. They had some mushrooms and LSD from another planet. Gonna share with me, yeah. Let's get twisted, yeah. Let's get high. In the morning, we'll be in the sky. In the morning, we'll be in the sky. Next time I saw them, took me for a ride on a solar bender to the other side. They show me colors I've never seen. They show me gods that have never been. Yeah, let's get twisted. Yeah, let's get high. Let's get twisted. Let's get right. Let's get twisted. Let's get high. In the morning, we'll be in the sky. In the morning, we'll be in the sky. Let's get twisted. Let's get high. Oh, let's get twisted. Let's get high. In the morning, we'll be in the sky. In the morning, we'll be in the sky.
You're in the Dawg House.
The song that just blew your mind was First Encounter by the OddEven. And in the Dawg House tonight is Weed with the OddEven. Weed, how the hell are you, buddy?
I'm doing well. What's happening?
Not too much, but I'll tell you, I'm really happy, number one, to have you on the show. And number two, you know what? I'm really happy just to be here doing the show. And I'll tell you, I don't know if you know, but I had surgery done about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
on my shoulder. And so, it's no big deal, but I guess, during the surgery, my heart stopped.
Oh, man.
And so they hit me with those fucking, those
the
paddles,
paddle.
those shock fucking paddles. And so, and of course, I don't know all this shit when I'm on the table, but so,
Right.
but the weirdest thing is, so when I woke up, and my doctors can't explain this, and to this day, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I woke up with this fucking voice in my head, dude. And the voice is like named Vincent. Get that shit. and no, I'm serious, dude. And this fucker talks to me like nonstop. You know, I mean, it's almost like having Tourette's. And so, it's the weirdest thing. They must have fucked up my brain pattern or something. What do you think, huh?
I don't know, man. I'm just glad you're upright. That's wild.
You know, I am too, dude. I am. And so.
Does this guy grow weed? You guys smoking weed?
No, saying here, you know, right now it's like, no, Vincent, we're not smoking weed. The guy's name is Weed. Okay, so shut the fuck up. You know, so anyway, so Weed, tell me about the legendary origin story of how this is it. Weed and ET go from top secret mysteries in the Area 51 to rock it out on the stage with OddEven.
Yeah. So actually, I'll take you back to where like the name came from and all that good stuff. There's been certainly a ton of interpretations with the label and some marketing folks and all this stuff, all in good fun. But so a few years back, my wife had said, "Hey, you know, you were adopted. Let's figure out if you've got any health conditions or anything coming up, and maybe you should take one of those ancestry DNA tests." And so I took the first one and it came back with no results. And I tried it again, and same thing. And so I was I was getting a little concerned, and I was talking to ET, my guitar player, and he said,
E.T., where's some alien head?
he said, dude, that's OddEven. And you keep getting these results. So there we had a band name, and then we went with the whole alien theme, and obviously he being ET, it all sort of played into the, you know, it sort of worked out pretty well with the whole thing. I actually it was pretty funny. The third time it actually did work, and I started getting, you know, notices from, you know, eighth cousins that lived in Australia. And I was like, I don't need a pen pal. I was doing this just to make sure I wasn't going to die prematurely.
Oh, that's too funny. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Vincent, you need a phone home, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, but listen, dude, your music has been described as having a hypnotic kick. So, can you share what inspires those fucking killer riffs and those grooves that gets everybody rocking?
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing this for a while in all different types of music. I mean, E.T. and I were playing in separate bands. He was in a reggae band. I was in like a kind of a funk groove band, like Prince meets Chili Peppers type sound. And, you know, we came up on playing hard rock. I mean, we'd been playing since high school together. And there was a period of time where we just, you know, stopped playing together. We were in different bands or whatever. And we got a call from a guy that was in, you know, kept playing hard rock all these years. And he was like, yeah, you guys should come join my band. I was like, what band? He's like, you know, the band I've always had. And we're kind of like, yeah, I don't know about that. And I said, well, who else is in the band? And it was Jeff Burrell was on drums, who did some work with the guys in Kicks. And, you know, some of the other big Maryland bands around here. And so we were like, well, you know, I like the guys you got. Let's check it out. And we ended up playing with that band for, I guess, about a year. And we started writing the songs. And so E.T. and I kind of looked at each other and said, you know, we can do our own band and have full control of this, and let's get out of here. And really, I think it's just the fact that we've been playing together for so long and in multiple different types of bands that, you know, we try to be, you know, make sure that the song's just not, you know, here, that it's got something to it. We've got different parts. We got a good groove to it. I mean, we obviously came up with everything from Black Sabbath to Zeppelin to, you know, through the 90s, the grunge stuff, the Alice in Chains and all that. And you know, we love that type of stuff. And, you know, when we get compared to bands like that, we're all about it. So.
I love to hear that, dude. I give you thumbs up. That's phenomenal. And speaking of phenomenal, the Doc's going to spin one for you guys from the OddEven called We Gonna Go.
Let's go.
We're heading there. Without Vincent and without Magpie. Fuck you guys both. Juice and Dance of the Dead were really big hits. Tell the doc and the listeners what it was like watching your track climb the Billboard charts and knowing that, you're connecting with so many fans.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. It's something, coming up. I remember I'd go to the music store and pick up Billboard magazine or, look at the charts and Rolling Stone or whatever. And just to see yourself on there was really cool. I mean, the first time I was jumping out of my seat, I can't believe it. And it led to some good things. We started getting, it seemed like it started to snowball. A couple of those really took off. We were in that secondary market and then on the Billboard most ads and stuff. And it was like, wow, it's like, now we're starting to build. Then we started seeing, it went from like, we were on 1 chart to 2 charts to 3 charts and we were really getting recognized. And it was a blast. I mean, it's so much fun when you do that. We're hoping to mirror the same thing with Come Home off this record, the first single that we put out. But yeah, it's great. I love when people dig what we're doing and seeing yourself in the charts just means that, it's kind of testimony that that's what's happening.
That is something that really, I believe, kind of stokes the fire of the band is seeing that happening and knowing that you're being appreciated and people are really into your music and it's hard to describe unless you actually see that and witness it and go through it like you guys did. Just impressed with that. I'm gonna throw another one out that Doc's really impressed with, guys, and here's another great track from the OddEven. Here comes Come Home.
I feel it slipping away. The memories in my heart are fading, and all the sins in my soul are on the other side waiting. Baby, come home. I need you tonight. Baby, come home. I wanna feel right.
nice track.
What's next? You going home for a wine soon?
Yeah, Vincent, go home, you fucker. We're not rolling anything right now, so just shut the fuck up. So with hits like Dance of the Dead reaching, really impressive chart positions, how do you think your sound has evolved from Space Juice to the upcoming album?
Yeah, well, it's changed a little bit. So when we first got started, we had Rob Wise on vocals, and Rob is a great singer, phenomenal singer. He was compared quite a bit to, Alice in Chains, which we had no problem with at all. As we continued to evolve after Dance of the Dead, the last record, Darkness, we had Chris Voles from Flaw, who was singing, who's got a much more aggressive growl type voice. And we had Tasha Jones, who did a stint with Saliva, did some stuff with Seether. She was playing drums. And so we just kind of got a little bit more aggressive. Not that Alice in Chains can't be aggressive, but, we want to keep to that melodic sensibility with the harmonies and all that. But we wanted to get more into that growl. And by growl, I don't mean the screamo, bark at you stuff, not like that, just more aggressive. And so we really liked where that was going. And then for this record, we got Grant Walker in the band, who is similar but different to like a Chris Voles type style, where, we still have really good harmonies. There's, great lyrical and melodic structure, but there's aggressiveness too that we really like. And it's just an evolution of, when we started out to where we are now. I could say when we started out, like I said, E.T. and I were leaving a different band that was touring and stuff. And then, we kind of got the lineup together, and it was like, this is where we are now in 2019. Obviously, a lot of stuff happened. We put out a record, and the pandemic hit, and everything kind of went south. And we had a tour book that got canceled, and then then rebooked and all this stuff. We finally got out in 2021 on Dance of the Dead record and did a cross country tour for 6 weeks with Edema and Flaw. And then just, we just continue to evolve. I mean, we struck up a relationship with Chris from Flaw on that tour. So he came and sang with us on the Darkness record. He's a pretty busy guy. Yeah. So, we decided that it made more sense for us to not have a drummer living in Los Angeles and a singer living in Wisconsin while we live in Maryland. Let's get some Maryland guys on board. And so we picked up Grant Walker from Indian Head, who's absolutely awesome on vocals, and Jimmy Chaney, who was on the first 3 Jimmy's Chicken Shack records.
Cool. So tell us, speaking of that, tell us the lineup for the OddEven.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, now it's E.T. and myself. We are the principal songwriters. E.T. plays guitar. I play bass. We pretty much, we write all the time. We send stuff to each other back and forth. And if, when we get a group of songs that we really like, we'll go into E.T.'s studio first. We'll bang some stuff out with, a drum machine. I'll play guitar, he'll play guitar. I'll play bass, he'll play bass. And then we start working on the melodic structure and some of the lyrical ideas. And then we'll take it to, well, in the past, it's been who's ever been in the band. I think at this point, we solidified the band, and we're quietly confident that this lineup is going to stick together, and this will be our lineup moving forward. And by moving forward, I mean multiple records and stuff, because we've had some changes over the last few. But on vocals, there's Grant Walker, previously of Indian Head, and Jimmy Chaney is on drums, who's worked with a ton of people, but most notably was on the first few records with Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
That's a great lineup, guy. That really is. So, and, sometimes it takes that, changing out to finally find that mixture of people that's going to stick. And it's going to go for the long haul, and that you guys can bond in a way that, I think that there's no other bond than between the guys in the band. I mean, that's a bond you can't find any other place.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing this long enough that, we pretty much only work with pros. We're not going to lay clowns in the circle. And when you have people that are living across the country, no matter how good they are, you don't really get to develop that bond. And
Nope.
so, you know, like when we were rehearsing for tours and stuff, it was like, okay, let's fly these people in. We're going to work for a couple days before we hit the road, and then we're on the road. And, you know, when you're on the road, you get better every show and all that kind of good stuff. But it's really nice to have guys that are, you know, in state that, you know, we can work, you know, all the time on stuff. And so we're really excited about that. It's great to be able to rehearse with these guys. You know, right now we're doing like once a week. But even just the time we spend together, you know, I mean, we all live in different parts of the state. Maryland's not a very big state, but, you know, we've got roughly an hour drive up to Baltimore. So Grant picks me up most of the time, and we just chat and hang out and stuff on the way up there, listen to music, talk about what we're doing with the band and all that. And that's stuff we haven't done the last couple records. So.
No, that's good. That's phenomenal, and I like that. So with Outtakes from Outer Space, which is your new album, and that's dropping out soon.
Yep. That'll be out in March. The first single, "Come Home," is out right now.
Right.
The video's up on YouTube, and you can get it on all your favorite spots. You know, Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff.
So with it dropping soon, you know, what can your fans look forward to in your upcoming tours?
Yeah, so we're still searching for the right tour. We're thinking about April or May timeframe. We're hoping to do something really cool. We do have a few other sporadic gigs that are booked, which is kind of fun. There's a couple really good bands from Maryland, Carbon Stone and Silver Tongue. Great bands. If you haven't heard of them, check them out. We were all finalists last year in the Maryland Music Awards for best hard rock heavy metal bands.
Cool.
And so what we're doing now is we're doing quarterly shows with these guys. Basically anywhere in, I hate to say the tri-state area because there's so many states around here, but we'll do a show. We've got a show coming up on January 25th on Kent Island, which is basically, if you don't know Maryland, it's an island in the Chesapeake Bay. It's roughly the 50-yard line of Maryland, so kind of the middle of the state. Then we'll be doing a show in Baltimore later in the year. There'll be one in Frederick, and then there'll be one like in southern PA, and then probably Virginia Beach, all within a few hours drive. So we're really just trying to get these three bands with same kind of sensibility to go out and just kind of conquer Maryland as it would be.
And I think you will. I really do.
You make me feel like going into outer space. Outer space. I could hear outer space.
Yeah, Vincent, I wish you and Magpie would go to outer space, you asshole. So quit talking. God damn, I'm sorry, dude. I really am. So I'm going to spin one last track from the OddEven. Here's Soul. Awesome track. So we give our listeners the info of where to find your music, your videos, your merch, your release dates, that they can start looking for that new album coming out. And I know you said March, so that's already been kind of given, but it's always nice to reiterate shit for people out there because they may not be fucking listening, right?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So tell us where we go.
Yeah, the easiest is if you just go to the OddEven.com. It's got all the links right off there. So you can get to bands in town, you can get to Spotify, you can get to YouTube, all that good stuff. And then really pretty much anywhere. I mean, Eclipse Record, our record label, we're distributed through Sony. So, I mean, it's out worldwide, wherever. So you can find it pretty much anywhere. The record actually drops March 14th, I believe. But we're going to be pushing the single Come Home. As I mentioned, video is out right now, really hard, I think starting next week. So we're quietly confident we'll see that on the charts. And then we'll go from there.
No, and I believe you will, dude. I believe it's going to be a chart topper, dude. That's phenomenal. So you guys heard him. Go check them out, man. These guys are fucking phenomenal. I really are. I mean, and I love the music. I know you guys are going to love the music. And Weed, you know what? The Doc and Magpie and Indie Pod Hub, man, we wish you guys that success you guys deserve. So, you know, again, buddy, thanks up. And I want to say thanks again for being on the Dawg House with the dog. And I really appreciate it, buddy. So thank you very much.
Yeah, without a doubt. We hope to catch up with you when we're back playing in Colorado.
Oh, dude, you better let me know.
Without a doubt. Yeah, last time we went out, we did what was it? Sunshine Studios we played, and then what was the other one? There was one that was I forget the other venue name, but both really cool places, great people, and we certainly will let you know when we come through Colorado, without a doubt.
You definitely better, dude, because I'll be there. I'll be there in a fucking heartbeat, man. So thank you very much again, bud, and I look forward to that invitation when you guys come back into Colorado. So thank you, and I want to say a big thank and shout outs to MD Pod Hub, my producer Magpie Sally, Matt R, and Dog Bones Studio. So no, Vincent, you're not being thanked. So the Doc will hopefully be back next week without my whatever he is in my head. We'll be back next week. So you guys be kind to each other, and always, guys, always keep on rocking. And from the Dawg House, Doc and Weed, we're out of here. Later.
Cheers. Happy New Year.
Good luck for the new year. We're gonna need it.
Thanks, Weed buddy. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, good stuff.
Thank you, bud. And listen, again, congrats and all the success to you. And Magpie will let you know when he gets off his dead ass when you guys are going to air.
Fuck yourself with a chainsaw, you prick.
And I wish you guys all the success.
Cool, man. Thanks so much for having us. We'll talk soon.
Buddy. You take care now.
All right, man.
Bye-bye now.
See you.
MD Pod presented Dawg House.